Kansas City Chiefs were up really big in their playoff game against the Tennessee Titans. And they ended up losing 22-21. This was one of the most devastating losses that I have seen in Kansas City Chiefs history. And here's an incredible stat. This is the 4th playoff game in NFL history where a team winning by 18 points or more at half has lost, and Andy Reid, has been the coach of 2 of those. Oh, fuck, make a change. Oh wait, no, they signed him to an extension, that's right.
How many points did the Kansas City Chiefs have at halftime, Rick Strom?
How many what?
How many points did the Chiefs have at halftime?
They had 21.
How many points did they have at the end of the game?
They had the same number as the mumble rapper who I don't like. It's Blank Savage. So there's one call that I hated. Somehow this was ruled forward progress. Could it have changed the complexion of the game? Maybe. Do I blame it on the referees? No, the Chiefs were horrible in the second half. We're gonna get to that. But here was forward progress when Marcus Mariota got drilled by, I believe, Derek Johnson, fumbled the football, and it appeared Kansas City was going to run it back. Jeff Triplett, who then retired after the game, true story, called this forward progress. Take a look. How?
So play was over as soon as he got hit, is the
point?
Yes,
as soon as he got hit. I don't see forward progress. I don't know how you call that forward progress. So at the bare minimum, and forward progress is not reviewable as well.
Absolutely.
So, lo and behold. So it was in the first half, but like at the least, Kansas City would have recovered the ball and maybe they calmed down right there. They overturned the call if it was reviewable, what have you. That was a bad call. So the other part of this that I loved was after the game, Andy Reid is walking to the locker room and the fans are on the left and right, sort of like at AT&T Stadium, Jerry's World. And the fans are there and they are talking to Andy Reid and then Marcus Peters, and an incredible exchange happened between Peters and a fan. Take a look.
It's all right, Andy.
Let's go, Andy. We still like you, big dog. We still love you, big dog. Woo! Let's go, Marcus.
Shit, where we going, home? Yeah.
There's 3 different things to take away. They went from, we still like you, Andy. No, we don't.
Actually, no, the thing is, usually the term is we still love you.
Right, he changed it though. He went from like you and then love you.
Oh, he did say love eventually?
He said, we still love you. No, you don't. And then Marcus Peters, let's go, Marcus. Where are we going, home?
Shit, where are we going, home?
Facts. So here's how bad Kansas City was. First half and second half via Bleacher Report. 21-3 in the first half, 284 to 127, 16-5. Second half, oh, that is a completely different story. No points scored. They gained 41 yards. They had 3 first downs. In the final 48 minutes of this game, Kareem Hunt, the leading rusher for the NFL, leading rusher, he had 5 carries. 5. Andy Reid. In the words of 670 The Score, who are you crapping, my friend?
Well, they were up 21-3, so he was trying to preserve them for the next round. Like, when NBA teams start, they sit
resting players.
They sit their starters at the end of the season when they know they've got it all wrapped up. Yeah,
but bro, you're not being coached by Steve Kerr. You're coached by David Blatt.
David Blatt, where is he, in Lithuania? Sorry.
Did he go? A serious question. Did he go back to Israel? I don't know. All right, here's another part that you're gonna hate. John Gruden is the highest paid coach going into next season. Pete Carroll is the 2nd highest paid coach going into next season. Andy Reid is a top 5 highest paid head coach. And he stoinked this game so terribly.
I don't know, man. I remember at the Andy Reid Eagles days too, right? How many Super Bowls did they win there?
Oh, well, they went to 1. and Terrell Owens helped them greatly because he played on a broken leg, and they still competed. I don't know where they would be without him.
It wasn't a broken leg, but also McNabb he could barely move when he threw the ball 60 yards down the field with no legs.
Yep.
It was an amazing team. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of every argument today. Andy Reid deserves some money, man. He gets them there every year. It's not like.
Okay, all right. Allow me to interject. Is the goal to win a Super Bowl every year for every NFL franchise?
No, but it should be.
Great
Some
point,
just
but
don't
you
try
answered my
as much,
question.
You know, some just don't try. Andy Reid tries, and he gets them to a certain point. And I don't know if it's other personnel things, what key plays were called a certain way, and whose decision it was, the system of where it goes to. Because there's some head coaches that are maybe defensive minded, and then they let their offense coordinator call the plays, and then it still goes through them, and they make the final decision. I'm not sure if that's the setup in Kansas City. Maybe he releases too much control to other guys that F things up.
No, he doesn't. That's the problem. He doesn't allow those other guys to F up. And that's why Matt Nagy, before we were going on, he just got hired by the Chicago Bears. Because Andy Reid was holding the play sheet. He was calling the plays. There was this rumor that Andy Reid was going to call the first 15 plays, and then Matt Nagy was going to, no. It's sort of like Goodell being judge, jury, and executioner. That's Andy Reid's offense in Kansas City. It's a big problem, man. So like, it's a fair point to ask, do you want to be pretty good and then underachieve when you get to the playoffs every year? Or would you rather not get to the playoffs every year, have an okay coach, and be bad? Like, I think Andy Reid is the perfect coach for like the Cleveland Browns. Like, you want to get
at least
better.
Get them further than where they are.
Yes, you want to get better than where you are, hire Andy Reid. Do you want to be disappointing at the end of the season? Hire Andy Reid.
Right. I mean, look at the other coaches in that top 5 you're talking about. Pete Carroll comes out of college, goes to the NFL, and wins a damn Super Bowl in 2 years. Am I right? Maybe 3, 2 years.
Yep.
So these guys, like, they're finishers. You know, John Gruden won one, but people talked about John Gruden not deserving the money. We'll see.
They've all won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Andy Reid hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
John Harbaugh is under Andy Reid for highest paid head coaches. He's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Big problem, man.
Things their agent should be bringing up when they go and have negotiations.
And we were talking about this for the Carolina Panthers. They got the ball to Christian McCaffrey in the fourth quarter. Long touchdown. It is, like, here's the thing. If you have James Harden, okay, rough comparison, but if you have a guy who should get the ball more often than not instead of the other supporting players, you default to him, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't the Chiefs default to Kareem Hunt? Why didn't the Panthers default to Christian McCaffrey?
Because you know what happens? People, I think, I don't know. But these guys in these situations, they overthink. They're like, well, I have to do it this way because we've tried this and that'd be too simple. They're gonna see that coming. They think themselves out of a simple situation. You know what happens with the Patriots that I hate? They do the straightforward, simple thing.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, well, I mean, the guy's open 5 yards down the field every 5 seconds in the middle of the field. We need a first down, it's 3 yards. Let's do that. Oh, then let's do that again. Let's do it maybe 15 times this drive, and look, we're on the 5-yard line.
You know what you're going to get with the Patriots.
Because other teams are thinking, oh, what are they going to do? They're going to do this. And you know what happened when they had Randy Moss?
They didn't win.
One of the best, they didn't win the Super Bowl, but one of the best wide receivers in NFL history. You know what they did?
Somehow not a finalist this year for the Hall of Fame. Oh my God.
You know what Tom Brady did?
I love Brian Urlacher, all right? I'm a Chicagoan. Randy Moss is better than Brian Urlacher. And it's a different comparison because of different positions and what have you. Randy Moss changed the freaking game. He should
that
be
was
finalist.
the undefeated season up until the Super Bowl.
So T.O. and Randy Moss are going to get in the same Hall of Fame class. Oh my God.
And you know what Tom Brady did? It was so crazy. You have a 6 foot. How tall is it? 6'7"?
No, like 6'5", I want to say.
Wide receiver that can jump out of the gym and can catch over anyone. You know what he did? Tom Brady did this.
Yep. He D-Browned. He D-Browned as a quarterback.
He just threw the ball because you know what's going to happen? Randy Moss is going to catch the ball.
100%. All right, thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe to TYT Sports.
Keep it simple, Andy.